The guy's special. I've been in this game my whole life. I've never seen anything like him. He's special. He's different. He wants to fight again. So, you know, I've never been in a position where I'm like, who's next? How do we get him a fight? How do we get him over here? How do we do this? How do we do that? It's fun and I like it. And I think when you're a fight fan, a guy like this is the type of guy that you love to watch and follow and hate, you know, and whatever it might be. This guy is one of the most special fighters I've ever seen, if not the most special guy that I've ever come across.
Khamzat Chimaev, boys, the Wolf. I mean, come on. When he walked out to that fight, the boo from the crowd was like nothing I've ever heard. I mean, listen, I used to get booed a fair bit as well, but that took the biscuit. I mean, that was mental. Now listen, people want to see people go out there, the fighters go out there and make weight. He didn't make weight. He blamed it on the doctor stopping him, but ultimately he's accountable. But then afterwards, he didn't give a shit. And then he's flipping off the crowd, then he's talking shit, and he's talking about killing people left, right, and center. Listen, I absolutely love it. I do. It brings a lot of controversy. It brings eyeballs, and it's very, very polarizing. Hey, and you want to hear what I hear? It's crazy.
With the training sessions?
Yeah.
That's what I hear too.
He's over, because Darren Till's there right now at All Stars in Sweden. And
what'd Darren tell you?
He's a fucking animal.
Yeah.
He's just an absolute animal, non-stop in every way, striking, wrestling, conditioning. Apparently, you know, because all his fights are finished real quick.
Yeah.
So he's never had to show that side of things. But apparently his conditioning is like nothing you've ever seen as well.
Well, you see the training footage and you see the intensity that this guy pursues everything with. It makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, he's only been striking for a few years.
I know, it's crazy.
That's not. When you see the way he knocked out Mearshart, you're like, Jesus Christ.
He's a nice right hand.
Beautiful. Perfect. And there's another video of him when he was younger where he knocked a guy out with an uppercut. Did you ever see that video?
No.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's like one of the best uppercut KOs I've ever seen in my life. He just made a read, perfectly placed, stepped in, blop, and just flatlined the guy with an uppercut. I mean, he's doing things technically and he's doing things like hyper aggressively, like at the same time.
Yeah.
He's an unusual dude.
He's a very unusual dude.
Those Chechens, man. They're some fierce fucking human beings.
I heard some stories about that as well, which
Chechnya
I'm not going to go into.
It's a hard place.
It's a very hard place. Apparently there's a lot of craziness going on there right now. I mean, he comes from a tough place.
Yeah.
From a tough place, you're going to create tough men. I mean, look at him. The guy's an absolute animal. And that's why he trains so hard.
That guy has, I think, how many fights does he have in the UFC now? Is it
4?
He's been hit twice.
Yeah, and one of them, one significant strike he's taken was just trying to punch off the guy, choking him out.
Yeah.
That's not a significant strike.
That doesn't even count.
That's a defensive, get off me.
That shit
I'm
doesn't
about
even
to
count.
go unconscious.
Yeah, that literally doesn't count.
No.
Khamzat Chimaev has had 4 fights in the UFC. He's been hit twice.
What?
Dude, he's undefeated. He has more victories in the UFC than he's been hit. And I'm not exaggerating.
Shit.
He's so fucking good, it's terrifying. He's so good, it's terrifying.
Chimaev once again showed that he is a dominant force, really to be reckoned with, because Kevin Holland did believe that he could beat him, but Chimaev just buzzed right through him. Guys, you don't go 4 UFC fights, 3 UFC fights without getting hit. He has now done that on multiple occasions. The guy has won 3 times where his opponent has not landed a strike. That is unheard of. It does not happen. And he emptied the gas tank against Kevin Holland, telling me one thing and one thing only, that he did not think Holland could compete with him.
He doesn't wait. He doesn't play. He doesn't feel out the range. He just goes after you like he's a dog that was just held on a leash for the last 6 months and he gets to go eat right now. He's insane. And he finds finishes because he's so aggressive and because he must have a real belief in his cardio to throw as many strikes as he throws so quickly.
People like had Khamzat as like a Marvel character, a robot that he was just gonna walk through everybody, and it just showed like you said, he's human. But also now where he's getting hate that he doesn't belong at maybe he's not as what we thought he was. I'm like, bro, he showed that he had a great chin. He showed that he had great striking, great grappling. He fought with the number 2 guy in the world in his 11th fight. So I think we learned how tough he really is. I mean, I still think that he's a great fighter and a great challenge for me because he's still undefeated now. I still want to take that over.
I believe we're super close. I don't want to take nothing away from Khamzat. He was a warrior in that gym. I just believe we're not done. You know, we gotta do this again. I was number 2 in the world, and I fought number 11. I accept the challenge, but I asked the UFC to do 5 rounds. It ended up being 3 rounds. I think we missed those 2 rounds, and even if I think it was fair, it wasn't fair. I don't want to take no credit from those 15 minutes. It was genuine. It was a lot of heart. It was a lot of intensity. It was intimacy.
Yeah.
I don't want to take nothing away from that. I think the judges do whatever they have to do, but I'm just think we're not done. You know, with me and Khamzat, we gotta see each other again. Someone gotta go down next time. You know, I don't care how many rounds he needed, but someone gotta get a finish next time. So now I want that courtesy back. You know, he was number 11, give him a courtesy. We fought. Now I want the same one back. I want to fight this guy again.